I'm making a chocolate chestnut cake today. This cake doesn't have any sugar in it, and it gets its natural sweetness from chestnut flour. And it's also dairy-free. My chocolate chestnut cake is a breeze to make too. Anyone can do it. So let's get started. You'll need one 9-inch cake pan. I'm going to use avocado oil to grease the pan. You can use any kind of a light oil like canola or light olive oil, whatever you'd like. And just for security, I'm going to add a paper round. This is parchment paper, so the cake won't stick. Here is my chestnut flour, and I'm going to add 1 full cup. You'll want to put that in a medium-sized bowl. Add 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa to the bowl. Make sure there's no sugar in it. I have some baking soda, and that will be your leavening, and I need 1 teaspoon. And also about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That really helps with flavor in baking. Mix this up really well first. You should always do this with your dry ingredients and use a whisk. I have 2 large eggs that I'm going to add in a separate bowl. I want to get my liquids all mixed up, so scramble those really well. And you'll add 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. You could also use another nut milk as long as it's unsweetened, so add that to your eggs and blend that in really well. I'm going to add the avocado oil in too, and there'll be 8 tablespoons, and I've definitely made this with like grapeseed oil or light olive oil, so that's all up to you. Give it a whirl and get it nice and smooth, and now add that to your dry ingredients. I like to use a spoon to start just to mix it all up. And then you'll want to switch over to a whisk because that will get it really smooth. You could also use an electric mixer to do this. There'd be no problem with that. Just make sure you don't have any lumps or bumps. I'm adding it to my cake pan, and then I like to put my cakes and pies on cookie sheets before they go in the oven. While the cake bakes, I'm going to make my frosting. I'm putting this in a food processor because it's really much easier to do this, and I'm going to add some of the almond milk to it. So just whip that around and you'll see that the frosting will get light and fluffy. Just play it by ear. The cake has come out, and I'm taking a toothpick and making sure that it's done in the middle. I knew it was. I've baked this about 100 times, and here it is cooling off. I'm transferring my cashew frosting into a bowl just to make things easier. I could have added a little bit of vanilla to this. I have never done that before, but it might be a nice flavor. So you'll want to get your cake out, and I recommend going all around the edges, tipping it upside down, and it comes out really easy. And you'll have that parchment paper that you're going to want to peel off. And you're ready to go with your frosting. You can see how soft this cake is. The texture is really great. So start dolloping on your cashew frosting, and then you're going to take an offset spatula or a butter knife or whatever and smear that out. It really is so delicious. You're going to have a lot of frosting left, and I love to freeze it and use it to put on toast or add to cookies or whatever you'd like. So I'm going to also add some raspberries to it for decoration, and you could put strawberries. And I was just thinking that cocoa nibs would be perfect on this, and they don't have any sugar in them, and they're really delicious. So think about that. Here you are with this beautiful little cake, and you know it's been made with wholesome ingredients and doesn't have any sugar in it. So it's time for a slice. But now I have to give it a taste too. This cake will last in your refrigerator wrapped for quite a few days, maybe 3 to 4, and you can also freeze it. It freezes really well. This cake is so good. It's moist. It's got that beautiful chocolate flavor, and that nut frosting is just something very different. I think you'll really love it. I think it's going to be a new favorite dessert for all those people who are watching their sugar but want something really, really good. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel yet, please do. I would really love it. And please give this a like because that really helps too.